Hi, welcome back to WJZ at 9. Hanna, Moran, Lindy, Swan. Thanks so much for joining us on WJZ at 9. To be a reporter, to be a cameraman, you've got to be curious. And a long time ago, I was told by a legendary WJZ cameraman named Norm Vogel. I said, Norm, how do you know what to take a picture of? With everything you can take a picture of. And he said, Marty, it's easy. If I look twice, I take a picture. We're on Belvedere, right at the corner of York Road, Belvedere Square. And I've looked not just twice at that, I've looked a lot at that. Congratulations on a tremendous piece of urban art.
Thank you so much.
How long did it take you guys to do that? From the first time when Belvedere Square said, we want you to decorate a wall?
From the first time, maybe a few months.
Yeah.
Wow,
for the
really?
design process.
Yeah, and I think the install took about 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that.
Did you project an image and paint around that?
We did, yeah. We rented a scissor lift and parked it at the gas station across the street. And then we brought the projector up in the air and we did it in 2 parts.
So you would have had to have done it at night?
Yes, definitely. Has to be dark enough.
So you did the outline at night and then you went ahead and added the color?
Yes, over the next couple of weeks.
Now you guys have done dozens and dozens of murals.
Yes, yeah, all over the DMV area.
All over. And we have video of some of your all's work. You were working for a muralist and you met when you needed some summer help at your muralist.
Yes.
And then you decided to go in business together.
Yes.
And how many years ago was that?
That was 12 years ago that we started working together and 6 that we started our studio.
That is really cool. That really honestly is. When it comes to murals you have done, and we're looking at other examples of your incredible work, is this one of your top 5 favorites?
Definitely. It really is. It's so close to home, so it's really special to us.
Got it. That is really, and we only got about 20 seconds. What was the inspiration for that?
I mean, it was really just about celebrating the past, present, and future of Belvedere Square and the market.
Because, I mean, you've got flowers, you've got plants, you've got a basket of plenty.
Yeah. I mean, it's just about what's native to the area. We have a lot of native flowers. And then the sunrise is something that we really wanted to include to sort of celebrate the renaissance that the market is having right now.
And this entire area.
Yeah,
Job well done. Coming up next half hour, we're going to talk about the muralist culture in Baltimore. And there is a muralist culture in Baltimore. It's going to shock you how vast it is. This is a vibrant city if you just stop and look twice. Back to WJZ at 9. We are at Belvedere Square, Baltimore City. Hanna, Moran, Lindy, Swan, Red Swan, muralist. I was asking, what are you guys up to now? You said you're doing something in North Carolina?
Yeah, we're actually working on a project in Raleigh, North Carolina right now. We're in the design phase.
You're in the design phase and you've got other projects in the works.
Yeah, we have another one coming up in Gaithersburg, actually.
I mean, we're going to talk about the muralist culture here, but when we were off the air, Cambridge is the home of K2.
Yes, sir.
And I introduced K2, and you said we did a great one in Cambridge on Race Street?
Yeah, it's on Race Street. It's 3 birds, 2 herons, and 1 egret.
It's huge. If you've ever been to Cambridge, been by it, you can't miss it. And also in Cambridge, you've got one of the most stunning murals going, Harriet Tubman reaching out.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. We got to visit that one, and it was definitely like a hot spot.
Yeah.
But where I'm going with this is there's a muralist culture in this area that's kind of starting to bubble to the surface.
Yeah, it really is. We just did a project for Artscape under the JFX where we painted some columns, and there were 30 different artists from Baltimore and the surrounding area.
You guys did those columns?
We did some, yeah.
and the city has left them up. That's really cool. How many muralists do you think are, let's just confine it to the Baltimore area and surrounding counties, how many muralists do you think there are?
Maybe like 15, 20 more?
I would say more.
If we're going into like DC, then it's a ton.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Baltimore has a large number.
Yeah,
Particularly, we have done Where's Marty's in Waverly. Waverly's like the center of muralism.
Yep, we love Gaia's big mural there near the farmer's market.
Yeah, exactly correct.
It's beautiful.
That is really honestly cool. Muralist, who would have thunk? Do you all have a website?
We do, yeah. It's redswanwalls.com.
Redswanwalls.com. And you can go online and you can see some of their spectacular work. And I'm still impressed with how you came up with the name for your company. Red Swan.
Red Swan.
What was the name that was second place?
I don't think we had a second place.
Oh,
now.
just make one up. I'm not going to know. They're not going to know.
Blue duck.
Swan red. All right. Thanks for joining us this morning, and a job well done.
Thank you so much.
Epic work. All right, let's go ahead and throw it back to Studio A.